Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Société Sportive du Jeu de Paume et des Racquets, the real tennis club of Paris, for the singles men's final of the 2024 French Open. What a tournament we have had so far. I'm joined for a couple of sets at least, hopefully, by one of the players, Robert Sheckman. Rob, how are you doing? All right, let's have a look at the players. Starting with, at the service end, Nick Howell, second seed, world number 3, professional out of the Aachen Tennis Club. Yeah, French Open, his one and only Open victory to date. Beautiful. His run through the tournament started with a fairly comfortable victory over Nicolas Victoire, and then after that it was anything but, with 5 setters against Levi and Steve. He's had a lot of court time this week. Won the final back in 2023, semi-finals 2 years before that, coming unstuck to Camden on those occasions. And let's have a quick look at the world champion. One of the most incredible result cards you can possibly put together, really. Been absolutely dominant over the last 11 years. Against somebody in Washington and against Faye at the Queen's.
Who's serving?
Quick look at the head-to-head.
Yeah. Straight ahead, just right there, Camden.
World rankings, numbers 1 and 3, I don't think those are going to be in dispute in this particular match. And then we'll quick look at the world race, which this is the results as of the start of the tournament. It would require Ben to win and Nick to go out first round or something, some permutation like that. So main thing up for grabs is that French Open trophy. Oh, Camden's already won 29. Just to make it
Finale
30.
Open de France 2024. Bienvenue. Sur les côtés dedans, Monsieur Nick Howell.
Introducing the players, Rob McNaughton.
Sur le côté devers, Camden Riviere. On va jouer 3-7 gagnants. Premier 3-7. Bon parti, bonne chance. Play.
Dead on, straight up for Camden.
15-0. Up. Hop. 4.
Good long rally to get the blood pumping. Rob, tell me what kind of a style we see from each of these two players. What kind of a match are we going to expect?
Pour le gris, chasse 4, faux.
Chase was 4, very short chase here in Paris.
Égalité. Avantage. Premier jeu.
Oh. So Camden nicking that first game then, despite being 40-15 down.
Well,
Oh, very unlucky.
Just high, just above the timbre that one.
15 up. 30-15. Deux vers 1.
I feel like these first few games are really important for Nick in the context of the match. If you let Cam get heavy, it's so hard to chase back down again. Get the first few games, put him under pressure.
I think his record in the first set of his three matches has been pretty outstanding. I think he's bageled everyone in the first set, right? Maybe Boudouin got a game, but yeah, he started faster in the match. Beauty, great shot.
Jeu, 2 jeux à 0. Va.
Saw Nick going second serve railroad there. Did that against Steve a lot.
I think it's very much a modern trait against left-handers, Camden and Steve, to go railroad first and second serve. Obviously, we know how dangerous it is when a left-hander can turn. They've basically got those sort of three options: the post, the main wall, and a straight four. So it's hard to pick it. If they turn, keep them on the backhand. I think you can slightly limit down their options, but a player as good as Camden, he's still going to hurt you.
0-0. Chasse second.
I felt like last gallery was probably the better option there.
15-0.
Yeah, I'd
Chasse
have
11.
Chase 11.
Oh, side. First serve, side. Side. Right. First up.
Unforced error from Nick there. Feeling that pressure just a little bit. Nick will make those unforced errors under pressure a lot.
15-30.
You'll notice, obviously, as the week goes on, the balls do change condition. Ball's looking a lot slower now. They've been bashed around for the best part of 5 days, and Camden's really just controlling his length nicely.
Yeah. 3 jeux à 0.
Oh, that's unlucky.
15-0.
Oh, wow. That's an incredible piece of retrieval from Camden, right up to the first gallery.
Just does that time and time again.
Contact.
Bought a piece of string.
40-30.
Great point though. Oh wow. Well played from Nick. Sort of breaks that momentum, takes the gallery.
Yeah, first chases in over 2.5 games. Either unable or unwilling to find those gallery chases.
I don't think the hazard end's a bad option.
A very quick first set. It's now for 5-love. I think it's alright as a theory, but he's just not been able to execute that strategy. He's not really found that dead on yet.
Wow, that's fantastic.
That's what Cam does so well. He just completely hides which direction he wants to hit his shot.
Shot. I think that's Nick's first grill of the match. Yeah, that's too good.
Cam has come out absolutely firing in this match so far. We're
Yeah, he's been
hardly 20 minutes in.
He's been outstanding, hasn't he? Absolutely outstanding. I can't remember like a genuine error he's made when Nick hasn't really forced it. So, I mean, when you're in this kind of match, you feel like you're in the rallies, you feel like you're serving all right, might be returning all right, but the scoreboard is just ticking over in Camden's favour, and that's probably the most frustrating bit. You're just asking yourself that question, like, what do I do now?
2-3. What? Chasse dernier.
Chase last gallery.
Up.
Oh, double fault from Camden.
Yeah.
Don't see that all that often.
40-30. Égalité.
It's not set point yet. There we go. Score is juice.
Yeah, real good.
Bravo. Avantage.
That's what Nick needs to be doing more of.
Probably easier said than done though, isn't it, Ben?
Absolutely.
We'd all love to.
If you miss that, Camden's so good on that third stroke of the rally.
Nice.
But that whole rally was set up on that third ball.
Avantage.
The return of serve. He just completely started dominating the whole point from that shot. Set point.
Yeah, it's pretty faultless set from Camden Riviere. 6 love.
Deuxième set, 0-0. Stop. Stop.
Oh, for a second time.
Double.
15-0.
I'll tell you what, Ben, of the sort of 60 odd, I'll say in a second. So we acknowledge how much Camden likes the French Open, how many consecutive sets he's won it. How many of those 60 odd sets have been bagels, do you reckon?
Fair number.
Great shot.
Yes. Seconde paire de deux.
And then you talk about the 90 odd consecutive Open matches that he's won. How many of those contain a bagel? Do you reckon it's more than 50%?
I reckon you get a lot of first round matches in there, or quarter-final matches in there, so that would rack them up. You get some in finals and semi-finals as well.
So if we're really running some numbers, he might well have. So if he's collecting like bagels as if like a cricket player might collect centuries, he might well have about 500 bagels.
500 is a bit much.
Quite a lot, isn't it? Yeah. 250 or something.
15-0 pour le deux.
That's a lot of bagels.
Chasse porte le gamme de deux. 2 worse than the door. Up.
So tight.
15-1. Chasse second le paire de deux. 2 better than second. Pour 15 pour le dedans. Yeah, pour le dedans.
Oh, that's unlucky from Nick.
30.
I think as soon as he does get an advantage in the rally, he's just not able to find a finishing ball.
Wasn't sure then.
40.
How can you find a finishing ball against Camden?
Double fault. Oh,
Égalité.
Nick's just having to do so much to finish it. That's why the unforced errors are coming. There's just so much pressure to find that groove, find that base of the timbre under the winning gallery to finish. You just can't do it.
yeah, it's good.
Just every time it's not inch perfect,
Avantage. 2-20 seconds.
it's just getting punished.
I'd say what I've been watching a lot this first set is where Camden's first bounce has been landing. Now, even in the retrieval rallies, let's say when he's under pressure, he still finds a great length. So Nick's unable to just leave it to the back wall or even just play it on the volley. And I think that's what he does so well, right? Like, he's just able to turn defence into attack so well. Did you see this stroke call? I think we were in a pretty good position for that Ben. Did you see it?
Avantage pour le dedans.
I didn't. I can have a quick look at it though.
Oh, great shot.
Égalité.
So good.
Avantage.
Oh wow. As good as it gets. Lovely shot from Mr. Howell. Got back it down in this first game.
Master, are you okay with that right now? No, but are you okay with Patricia standing now? Yeah. When he's going to serve. Yeah.
There's just questions about the camera woman, Patricia. She really puts her lens
Juice.
right in.
Basically on the court, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chase 2.
Dernier.
Nice length from
So this is that stroke call from just before.
Avantage.
You're an absolute wizard, Ben.
Chasse dernier.
Let's have a look then.
This is it here.
Oh,
I think that's hazard 1.
I thought it was a hazard. I saw it, and I think Cam sort of had a think. Is there a bit of line involved?
It may have just clipped the line,
I mean,
but I wouldn't begrudge him if he called that a hazard.
Neither. I thought it, but I mean, it's so hard to tell, isn't it? And even I'm sat literally in line with the ball, I couldn't tell. So
I wouldn't begrudge that they called either way.
game point Nick though. Chase last gallery.
Avantage pour le dedans. Chasse dernier.
Interesting Camden go for that
Égalité.
half pace force just to knock Nick off balance.
Oh. Oh. Avantage.
Nick joining in the fun. Oh my word.
Égalité.
You might want to clip that one up, Ben. I think that's Camden's first unforced error of the Open.
Avantage.
Let's have a look at the stats from that first set. 17 minutes.
8 targets from Camden. Wow, it did feel like a lot.
Yeah.
27 points to 11. That is fairly brutal. And he served double the amount of points Nick served as well. Yeah, I know, mate. It's crazy. Sorry, Nick just engaging with us. You know, great to be a part of the game, isn't it, Ben?
Avantage pour le gris.
I'll just stare him down.
Dernier 2. 2 worse than last guy.
Don't give him anything. First in last gallery is the chase.
Beauty. And a thoroughly deserved first game won by Nick Howell.
Premier jeu. Deuxième set.
That shot, Nick needs to play that consistently.
Yes.
He's got away with that a little bit. Bando out to a chase.
Had it out for a chase as well as a net cord that ballooned up.
Yeah, so good. So good.
15-0.
Oh, that was absolutely unbelievable. Camden sort of seemed in the wrong way, in the wrong place to hit that.
When was there chase the line?
Stop.
First point of the game, Ben, when it rolled out.
Ah, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's great depth from Nick. I was on the receiving end of that yesterday, but in the doubles, not an easy ball.
Reason I sometimes Rod presses random buttons on the scoring app and I've got to go check it.
Oh, that's pretty decent.
I swear that's like
45,
Cam's signature shot. That
He's just able to pick it off the back wall,
Just-
isn't he, on the volley?
just off the back wall of the volley. It's like that's his response to the Rob Fay climb the tambour wall.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's because he just gets in so tight to defend that main wall. On your backhand, obviously, you don't quite have the reach you do on the forehand. So he has to get in more steps. Therefore, he's going to expose himself. If someone hits a fatter main wall angle, he'll have to pick it off the back wall. I mean, incredible, yeah. Outright winner from there is pretty decent.
That shot there.
Sur le corps.
Just picks it up
The line.
so much better than anyone else.
That'll do. Camden on the board in this set.
Deux.
I think the only other person who really attempts that shot is Lewis Williams. But there it's likely to go into the ceiling.
Stop.
I think he prefers the half volley off the back wall, personally.
Stop.
With a double. Not
Quite a
even
few this
close.
match.
Not even close that time.
Deux verts. 3 better than second. Yes. 9.
Just watching the length of Nick's railroad, he's very much going for that high back wall or deeper railroad to try and get Camden almost hit a backhand drive or roll. So those shorter ones, he knows Camden's got like the double-handed cut volley, that boast, and I think it's again just trying to limit his options a little bit. I think he served it really well, to be honest. Camden's just dealt with it well also. What would you be serving to
15-0 pour le dedans. Deux verts. C'est pour le paire de 3. 3 better than
I
second.
don't think anyone's really found an answer to that question for 11 years.
Voilà. Thank you.
well marked by Mr. McNaughton.
30. Chasse 9. Vert du chasse. 40-0.
Wow, that's another one for.
There's no balls yet.
Another one for your highlights video at the end of the match.
Yeah, let's have a look at that one.
That's a pretty good volley. Oh wow!
It's on the backhand too.
That's such good agility.
He could have stepped in and took that on the forehand, but he just took it on the backhand.
I mean, he could have just let it bounce. To be honest, I think he was there, but that's the mad bit. He's literally seen it as an opportunity to take even more time away from Nick. Anyway, we're at 1-1, 40 love.
Yeah, 1-1, 40 love, and all to do really for Nick Howell. Being a set down, I think Cam's just dropped the intensity just a little bit.
I think that's natural though, right? Like, the adrenaline goes down. He lost that first game, obviously, but he had a few chances to win it. I've still been so impressed with his control of the ball in this game. Like, he's had it on a string. A misread from Nick.
That corner in particular on this court is very hard to read.
Yeah, you don't really know where you are, if it's going to cut down or not.
Doesn't behave like most tennis courts do in that particular corner. I mean, in general, but particularly that corner.
Oh, brilliant. Good chase that from Camden. Extending the court nicely. Oh, apologies if you caught any bad language there.
Yeah, that's just
a bit of a lucky bounce for
a
Camden.
lucky bounce, just feeling like nothing's going his way at the moment.
Yeah, we're only human. Anyway, guys, if you haven't checked out already the live updating French Open 2024 Wikipedia page, Ben's been doing it all week. And yeah, we'll have the result of his final on, no doubt, very shortly after the match.
Chasse dernier 2. Tu vois ce masque. Ready? 30-15.
That's a nice ball.
30.
Great.
Just the amount of control. There's two bounces before the back wall.
40.
The ball seems to come off his racket with less pace than it went into his racket with.
Ben, we've had a request from our current Rackets World Champion for you to update his Wikipedia page. I think we should probably let Mr. Corsten know that obviously Real Tennis Wikipedia page are a serious priority at the moment, and he can put this request in writing.
So we just see some of the frustration of Nick Howell after this previous ball. No, the answer to that, Ben, is that I'll get there eventually. Tennis pages are a bit easier to write because the RTO records are deeper than the Neptune Rackets Rankings records are, which just makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, the score's written on the back of a fact packet.
Jeu.
Lost
3
the
jeux,
chase,
1-1.
well.
He's trying to bend his racket a bit there.
Ah. Yes, set.
Another example of that corner perhaps misbehaving, but obviously a well cut ball should sit down. Great roll.
Chasse dernier. Chasse 7, chasse dernier.
I think Nick's head's going pretty quickly at the moment.
Rien du jeu.
We'll see. It only takes 1 or 2 good shots, and you're back in the room. So, but yeah, playing against Camden might do that to you. Anyway, 3-1, no strokes. Nice little crowd building. Good atmosphere today in Paris.
Chasse 7.
Those female players who are still around. Many Paris members.
Ah. Du chasse. 15-0, chasse dernier. Non. Du chasse. 3-0.
He's going to change his racket. Not happy with it for whatever reason.
You could lend him yours, Ben. It's
That's
not by my foot.
It's got a big crack in the head. Well, the frame of the racket,
Oh, wow.
new rackets, doing all right.
45. C'est qu'on le paire de 2.
Just in front of us just now, Nick's been testing out his 2 rackets and not really happy with either of them, just testing their grips, testing their strengths. He's gone back to the racket he started the match with.
You say second le paire de 2, Nick. Oh, second le paire, sorry.
Obviously, guys, wherever you're watching, get involved. Text me or Ben. Put a comment in the live chat. We want to hear where you're watching from on this fine
Second le
Saturday
paire de
afternoon.
1, one better than second. Up. 30-40. That's enough.
So had a couple of innovations here at this year's French Open. The first is getting rid of the pass rule, which I think has been an absolute success.
Oh my God, yeah, definitely.
I think it's made the games a lot quicker and much more like actual real tennis. The other thing that's, I think, new is they're playing the women's final after the men's final for the first time.
Which is great, though, as well. Means the crowd's still there. I think it's a sensible move.
I think
it's partly because they're expecting a French woman to be in the final, which has occurred. I think Nick's head's just completely gone now. There wasn't that fire to chase down that ball.
That's in the grill.
15-0.
So that women's final will happen at 5 o'clock French time. So do not miss that. That should be an absolutely amazing final as well.
Yeah, well, actually, they look good this morning, and looking forward to watching that in the airport. Oh, it's just a brilliant get.
Duval.
How on earth did they get that up?
I mean, the real tennis ball, when cut floor, sidewall, and then going down towards the floor, is an immensely difficult shot to retrieve, and Camden's just somehow got all the way up to worse than last gallery and plucked that into the hazard. So
got some comments in the live chat. Sam Dickerman, hello from Boston. Thanks for the great broadcast. Richard Carter, thanks for the great commentary during the coverage from The Hague.
She's surprised he's not here, Richard Carter. I think he was here 2 years ago, certainly. Legend of the varsity match.
The Hague would be a lovely place for a tennis court.
40-0. Duval, Port.
Big Dutch contingent, always supporting Saskia wherever she goes. Saskia will be in the women's doubles final tomorrow, midday-ish.
30-40. Balle.
Great to hear from you both. Always love to know where people are watching from. Got a global audience here, Rob.
Always. Oh, not quite made it over.
Good.
5-1.
5-1.
Jane Taylor obviously watching from Petworth.
Stop. 15-0.
I think it's the inaugural Tamber Development Tour this weekend at Petworth.
It is. Go check the results from that soon.
Oh, he's not read that one very well. I think he's caught his knee. That's a nasty one for anyone who's played real tennis when you catch your knee with the butt of the racket.
First high serve of the match for Nick Howell there.
40-0.
It's pretty tight.
It was a pretty good serve, but Cam was up for it. Set point for the second set.
Count.
Second set point, second serve.
And there it is.
Jeu. Deuxième set, 6-1. Troisième set, 0-0.
Might have to go soon, Ben. I'm really sorry.
That's okay, Rob. I think it's going to be formality here from here on out. It feels a bit.
That's Danny Cat.
got to go. Go catch your flight. You want?
I'm going to go to the change of ends. But no, I just want to say on behalf of all the players, everyone watching at home, Ben, thanks so much for your work this week.
It's been a pleasure.
Don't think the French Open would be the same without your streaming stats, Wikipedia editing, commentary, and general insight. That net's just got a bit higher.
3-0.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you on commentary for the first 2 sets of this final, Shanks. And we hope to have more of it at the British.
Oh mate, can't wait. Can't wait already. That first round is going to be stacked. Happy to hopefully avoid it. Hopefully.
Well.
Easy as that.
40, une chasse. Délicat.
Rob leaves us. Let's have a look at the stats from that second set. 28 minutes, a little bit longer than that first set. 3 openings for Cam, just 1 dead on for Nick. That number has to be higher if he's going to get a set in here. Serving roughly even. Nick doing a little bit better on the points, but just still nowhere near enough to take down
40 pour le gris. Dernier 4.
Smart play from Camden, gets the hazard galleries.
Ah. Hold count. Égalité. Bon. Assez fort, fort. Avantage. Jeu. Premier jeu. 3e set. « 15-0 » $3-0.
2 grills in a row for Camden. It's looking pretty strong now. Just going to find this final set and close out the match.
40-0. Deux. Un jeu partout.
Just been doing that all day.
15-0.
Neat little shots. Pace completely off. 2 bounces for the back wall.
3-0.
Nick just can't feel like he can do anything at this point.
Up!
Must be so frustrating down the end of the court. Just can't find a way to get points. I think Camden's won something like 12 of the last 13 points just before that shot there.
Good. Do you want to get balls now? Sorry, no balls.
As we collect the balls up, I'll let you in on a statistic. So the fewest games won by a losing finalist in a French Open since 2003 was in 2016, where Camden beat Rob Fay. The scoreline that day was 6-2, 6-love, 6-love. So Rob won just 2 games on that day in that final. Nick at the moment is only on 2. So he'll need at least one more game to get past that particular ignominious record.
Deux jeux 1, pour le dedans, 0-0. Quinze 0. Second set. Can we play first serve? I thought it. I couldn't tell if it touched or not. Huh? Second serve. Thank you. Sorry.
Called a fault. To much to Nick's frustration.
Sorry.
Still managed to get the point.
Hands up.
But it was like nothing's going his way at the moment.
Bravo, Ryan.
Hawkins.
Just looking at the court, I can't believe the bounces at the moment. Every time he just chases it into the corner, it's not coming up.
Chef premier. 45 chef premier.
Just doesn't really seem like Nick knows where his next point's coming from at this stage in the match.
Chef premier. 45 pour le gris. Out.
That's ridiculous from Cam.
Chasse 11.
Just does this time and time again. And just, how does he do it? No one else seems to be able to do it at all. He's just on another planet compared to the rest of the real tennis world at the moment.
Chasse 11. 30 carreaux pour le dedans.
Not only does he get to that, he gets to it and controls it so well.
Jeu. 3 jeux à 1. « 15-0 » Casa.
Every other player will hit that, such as going to ping up off the back wall and give the opponent a chance to get it. But Cam just has so much control of his strings. Nelcius not be able to find that dead on with enough frequency to really trouble Cam.
Égalité. Avantage. Bravo. Égalité.
That one shot just seemed to fire Nick up a little bit. I think he might get another game or two here. Still a long way off. And that's it. That's his third game of the match.
Deux jeux à 3.
That somehow ended up a stroke.
15-0.
Cam just has the ball on a string at the moment. Just goes everywhere he wants it to go. There's no errors in his game. It's just unstoppable.
$40.
Every time Nick Howell hooks the ball on the roof, Camden's just able to find the winner. Every single time. Without fail. Just not making mistakes. And absolutely punishing every mistake of Nick's. And there's another one. As soon as the ball's on the penthouse, Cam's finding the winners. It's not through overheating, it's just nice, gentle shots with a bit of cut on them. And that pickup was crazy too, just slams his racket at the ground, somehow middles it. It's not frame that's over the net, that's all backspin. So I've just dug a bit further through the statistics. The fewest games won by a losing finalist in any Open since 2002 was James Stout in 2014 in New York against Camden Riviere. The scoreline that day was 6-1, 6-love, 6-love. Also, the French Open in 2004, which I missed on the earlier readout. Rob Fay beat Chris Ray 6-1, 6-love, 6-1. So this match, if Cam wins the next two games, will be in 4th place for that particular statistic.
Call count.
This is what I mean by Camden having the ball on the string at the moment. It looked out of it for much of that rally, and it just kept getting the ball back and back and back, and then the faintest of touches just over the net at the end, bringing Nick Howell up the court, just can't quite get there in time. For all money, that first ball on the penthouse should have been put away. But just can't find winners against Cam.
Seconde la paire de 1, 40-30. Yeah, one better. Égalité. Avantage.
finally an error on Cam's backhand volley.
Égalité.
How rare we've seen that today.
Stop. Avantage. Just second.
So in addition to the one instance of one game and
Avantage pour le gris.
two instances of
Just
two
second.
games, I can find 3 instances of the losing finalist winning 3 games at Open Finals. Nick Howell lost to Camden at the US Open in 2020 6-1, 6-1, 6-1. Same 2 players again at the Australian Open in 2019 at 6-2, 6-love,
Just second.
6-1. And Paul Tabby lost to Rob Fay in the Australian Open final 2002. 6-love, 6-1, 6-2.
Just
So
second.
if Cam wins this game, this match will go into equal 4th place with 3 other matches.
That's all.
Sammy Legg in the comments, someone go give Nicky a hug when it's done. This looks horrible to play. Oh, Cam is just looking like an unstoppable force at the moment. There's just seemingly no tactic that Nick can employ that can reliably win him any points. Admittedly, he's trying to find that
Just
that
second.
post, that dead
Rien du
on
jeu. Just second.
cut volley, but it's just not there to be hit. Cam's just not giving him anything.
Gagne.
Chase for second, goes in the last gallery to win the chase.
15-0, chasse 11. 11.
Chase 11 now. And seemingly for the first time in the match,
30.
Nick has beaten Cam on the floor.
Quinze-30. Jasport.
Cam turned that difficult ball off the penthouse into such an aggressive stroke as well. Even his defensive strokes are so attacking. Brings up some more game points for Nick Howell. This to drop this match from 4th to 8th in the list of fewest games by a losing finalist.
45 pour le dedans. Jasport. De dos.
And he does, he gets his 3rd game.
Jeu. 3 jeux à 5.
That wasn't a thing in the air of celebration, that was a thing in the air of, you sure that was up?
That's
nothing
Danny.
going Nick's way at the moment. And the first winning gallery of the match going to Nick Howell.
15-0.
Finally giving the crowd something to cheer about.
That's Danny. 15-0 pour le gris. Chasse 3. Ben. 35. Hop!
Volley is so clean and brings up the
Down,
first
down.
championship point for Camden Riviere.
Hop!
Fault on the roof. Second serve on championship point. He puts it in the net. It's definitely an opportunity to bring it up. Would have been in style too. Not to worry, another championship point for Camden.
Égalité.
And Nick defends that one too, but back to Juice. Good play from Nick there. Finds the dead on. That's what he needs to do. Just keep finding that dead on. Only being 6. That statistic would need to be much higher if he was going to have a chance of getting sets and winning the match. So 2 championship points saved already for Nick. Coming down to the service end with a chance of making it 6-4. Rather, 5-4. 4-5.
Avantage pour le
Getting
dos.
ahead of myself already.
Chasse porte. Le dos.
Chase the door. Just hasn't been able to pick the ball out of those side corners. All match Nick Howell. Can put so much on the ball. It's just been very, very difficult.
Égalité.
Camden showing he can hit dead-ons as well.
Avantage pour le gris.
Not just for Nick. Championship point number 3. And that does it. Camden Riviere, for the 8th time, is a French Open champion. 6-1, sorry, 6 love, 6-1, 6-3. Winning the title, he also has won in 2012, 2013, 2014, 2016, 2017, 2019, 2022, and now 2024. Stay tuned here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have presentations on the court very shortly, and do come back at 5 o'clock French time for the women's final. For now, we'll do the presentations, and we will be back with you shortly. Bye bye.
C'est Racquets depuis, les gens, c'est ça?
Just about ready for the final presentations. We are just getting the last few things on court, all of the prizes and alcohol. You can see Tournament Director Lilian van der Mars, President du Club de Société Sportive de JEU de Paume et de Racquets. And the crowd ready to applaud the two contestants. Waiting for a few more dignitaries to arrive on the court. And we should be underway for the presentations. Don't forget there is the women's singles final at 5 o'clock today, French time. And we will also have the doubles finals tomorrow in the mid-afternoon. Apologies, just making sure we're all good to go. It looks like we are. Just waiting for the final few things to be in place. Not entirely sure what's missing. Everything looks to be in order. See the two players there conversing with some of the women's doubles finalists who will be in action tomorrow, Jess Garside and Saskia Bollerman. I'm sure whatever the hold-up is will be resolved imminently. Thank you once again for joining us here at the French Open. It has been 45? Yeah. Right, looks like we're just about ready to start.
Ah. You all right? Alors merci beaucoup à tout le monde, à tous ceux qui sont présents dans le club et à tous ceux qui sont derrière leurs écrans. Ben me confirmait tout à l'heure qu'il y avait un nombre de connexions très importantes et c'est encore une fois de très bon augure pour la suite et l'avenir de la Paume d'avoir maintenant un niveau de streaming qui nous permet de suivre ces compétitions internationales partout dans tous les pays qui jouent à la Paume. Thank you very much for everybody coming at the club and everybody behind his screens. Ben was just telling me that we had a lot of connections and it's very good for the future of real tennis that we have now this level of streaming to be able to follow this level of and this kind of matches all over the world. So that's why I would like first to thank and to congratulate a lot. Je voudrais féliciter en premier lieu Ben Gidemek pour la qualité du streaming, for the quality of the streaming. He is now used to come to France, Bordeaux, Fontainebleau, Paris, so you're always welcome now, Ben. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup à Ben qui commence à avoir l'habitude. Il a fait les championnats du monde à Bordeaux, junior, qui ont été une vraie réussite à Bordeaux, et maintenant cet Open, il commence à avoir ses habitudes en France. Il est toujours le bienvenu. Cette compétition, this competition would not have been possible without all the sponsors that helped us this year again, and we mainly had the same as last year, so thank you very much for all the sponsors. We have some companies Ebury, Adequancy, we have Aston, and NF Partners. We also have, because we in France, tradition with wine and spirits and champagne. So les domaines Roseblood from the southwest with Jean-Guillaume Prats. We have the domaine Laujac and whiskey Nelcius from René Philippe, who is here at the club. And les champagnes Duval-Leroy and the champagne Duval-Leroy, which is now a tradition following us in real tennis in France. And also la maison Cinabre de couture et de vêtements. Merci beaucoup à tous les sponsors qui nous ont permis de réaliser ce tournoi. Une fois de plus, quasiment tous les sponsors ont renouvelé leur partenariat et c'est vraiment grâce à eux qu'on peut, donc je viens de citer tous les noms, mais en anglais, donc c'est les mêmes noms en français, donc je pense que ça ira, on va compter un petit peu. Et un grand merci à Hubert notamment, qui est lui-même sponsor, mais aussi designer de l'affiche qui nous a accompagnés. Donc Hubert, merci beaucoup. Il faut aussi remercier la FFT qui nous a aussi augmenté la dotation de cette année. Donc notre relation avec la FFT est toujours aussi bonne et maintenant encore meilleure. Et ça nous a permis, notamment grâce à la FFT, les sponsors et l'ensemble des donateurs qui ont sponsorisé à titre privé le tournoi, d'augmenter le prize money à $30,000 pour la première fois. C'est la première fois qu'on arrive à $30,000. Nous espérons aller encore plus haut l'année prochaine pour avoir l'opportunité d'accompagner au mieux l'ensemble des meilleurs joueurs mondiaux qui viennent et qui font l'effort de venir d'Australie, d'États-Unis ou d'Angleterre. We have very good relation with the French Tennis Association, and thanks to them, they raised a little bit of money. We also have some support from the sponsors and from private donors that managed us to raise the prize money for the first time on $30,000, which hasn't been done in France yet. So it's pretty good, and we hope to do even better next year to welcome and be able to welcome all the world champions and all the best champions in France coming from US, Australia and France. Thank you very much. And last but not least, we need to thank all the organization team for all what they have been doing to prepare the tournament, and especially all the team of the club and Lilian and all this team, because it has been a very busy week. It's quite our tradition now to have parties in the evening, and we had many parties, so we had many people coming and watch this game. So it was a lot of work, especially the cocktail de bienvenue on Tuesday, which was a big party. And so congratulations again to all the team of the club and Lilian and all the organization team. Yeah. Bravo. Last year, Nick, you had a very good game and a tremendous game with Steve. It went well again this year, but in final the contest was a little bit different with Camden. But I really want to thank you again for coming back and defending your title and being here this year for. Again from US, defending your title. So, bravo Nick. L'année dernière, il avait eu un très bon tournoi et notamment un très belle finale avec Steve Virgona qui s'était bien terminé pour lui et après un match épique. Cette semaine, il a encore eu beaucoup de grosses parties, mais et notamment avec Steve, avec une remontada dans le 5e set qui lui a permis de gagner alors qu'il était mené 4-1. Donc encore bravo pour sa semaine, même si en finale le step était un petit peu différent et avec Camden, mais ça a été une très très grosse semaine pour Nick, et je voudrais que vous fassiez un tonnerre d'applaudissements pour Nick Howell. This is a medal. Thank you very much. This is a medal. And you have a lot of medals.
What is that? Where is it?
You have 3 weeks. One medal. This one, wine, Cinabre. It's a lot of things. So if you want to
say some words, okay?
Or
I'll say a couple words.
if you want to.
Je vais faire un petit discours en français et après en anglais. Merci tout le monde d'être venu. Le soutien, c'était incroyable. Pour mon adversaire Camden, tu es évidemment un joueur incroyable. So, félicitations, je crois, ton 7e titre de l'Open 8. Il me dit 7.
It's written.
Merci beaucoup pour Lilian et son équipe pour le grand boulot qu'ils ont fait cette année. C'était incroyable. Pour moi, le meilleur tournoi, j'ai joué pour l'Open de France. So merci bien pour ça. Je vais changer en anglais. Thank you everyone for coming. Congratulations to Camden. Like, the way you play is amazing. Lilian and your team, what you've done to improve the French Open has been brilliant. To the committee Française for being able to raise the prize money to 30,000, that's an incredible effort when there's only 3-4 clubs here. So brilliant job, so thank you very much. Also thank you, Charles, for hosting me this week, so appreciate it. Then finally, obviously, thank you for the sponsors as well for supporting all of us. And lastly, I just want to say thank you to Aiken, all the members for their support, and also they've just had a massive storm, so I hope everyone's safe. I know a lot of you are without power. That happened 2 nights ago, so Camden and we're thinking of you. So thank you very much.
Bravo. Before coming to Camden, I would like to just say a few words. We had this week a few very young players coming for the tournament. Arianman, we had Vaughan, we had some of the very young players that are in between 17 to 22, which are already able to qualify for the Open, and it's a new generation we hope to support, to give them the chance to get into the best top 10 to 15 players. So it was good to have them. We hope to have them next year, and we hope that they will do even better to challenge the best players. Camden, you couldn't be there last year. You were defending your world champion title with John, but you gave us a chance to welcome you today and this week. It's absolutely tremendous the way you play. Don't tell you about all the commentators, all what is told in the Dedans, but it's no, how is it possible? So thank you very much for giving us a chance to watch you playing and welcome you in Paris. It's always fantastic. It's like Nick said, it's your 8th title, we say, on the way to a record maybe. So thank you very much for coming. Absolutely tremendous final, and welcome. Bravo, Camden. Camden Riviere, world champion.
No. I got it. I'll do it later. It's a bit embarrassing with this one. Oh, thank you. There we go. That's better. Right there. It's always hard to kind of do the last speech because everybody's been thanked. Nikki, you did a great job. I can tell you've been winning a lot lately. Your speeches have gotten much better. Thank you. I just want to kind of reiterate a lot of these thank yous. Just a huge thank you to the club. I think a lot of the pros would agree with me that I think this is the best French Open we've ever had. The organization, everything's just been absolutely phenomenal. I thought at least from our perspective and from the outside, the event seemed to have gone off without a hitch, without any problems. I'm sure it was stressful. I saw Liliane, especially on that quarterfinal night, was having some gray hairs come out. But genuinely, just thank you all so much. It's been an amazing week. It's so nice to be back. We're looking forward to coming back next year and doing it all again. I just wanted to say a big thank you to the sponsors and especially to the people that housed everybody, the Victoires for myself. But there are so many members that were generous enough to give up their space for over a week. We know it's a huge endeavor to take us in, but we really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy spending time with us. We enjoy spending time with you. For a lot of us, it's a way to build some lifelong friendships. I know I have out of it. And finally, I just kind of want to, not end on a sour note, but just reiterate what Nikki said. We've had kind of a major hurricane come through in the south, and a lot of our friends and family are either without power or some without homes now. And we're just kind of really thinking about them and wishing them the best. And I just want to do another thank you here to finish off on a positive note. Again, to Ben for the streaming all week and just an absolutely phenomenal job. He hasn't slept at all. The man behind it all. But thank you all. Thank you.
Et merci beaucoup, Camden. Le week-end et le tournoi n'est pas fini. Nous avons maintenant, dans 1 heure, à 5 heures de l'après-midi, French time, la finale dames avec Claire Fay, championne du monde et numéro 1, contre Léa van der Zalmen, numéro 2 mondial. Donc, vous êtes les bienvenus pour rester et nous boirons généreusement un peu de champagne après. Merci. Et les doubles et les doubles demain à midi pour les dames, à 14h pour les hommes. Merci.
So just reiterating what Charles Boncher has said, there is more tennis coming for you this evening with the women's singles final at 5 o'clock French time in just over an hour. So do join us for that as we wrap up the men's singles final. My name has been Ben Gaismig. I was joined earlier by Robert Schenkman. From all of us here at the Société Sportive de JEU de Paume et de Racquets, au revoir.
Oui, c'est ça, c'est ce que j'ai dit à Française.